Hello, beautiful people. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's Alexis. So, as seen on TikTok already, y'all know I have to do my little TikTok video first, and then I come on YouTube and show y'all a little roundup. So, I've been shopping lately. Y'all know women be shopping. So, I went to Ulta recently, and I made 2 trips to Sephora. I actually ordered a bag on Sephora, and then I went into the store and picked up some stuff. So I want to show y'all some of the stuff I got, and some of this stuff is new, so I know y'all been wanting to see some new products. I have the Lys blush, I have the new Haus Labs lip gloss. We got a lot to go through, okay? So for starters, I have this Tower 28 SOS Daily Rescue Facial Spray. This is actually perfect right now because y'all, my face has broken out so bad. I didn't even want to do a video. Like, I don't know what's going on with my skin, but basically this spray is perfect for sensitive skin. Y'all know Tower 28 is for sensitive skin. So this is basically for soothing inflammation before applying makeup. So like I said, because I have this little breakout going on right here, I'm gonna go ahead and use this because it'll take away some of the redness, and it'll just, like I said, kind of calm down and soothe that inflammation. So it smells like chlorine, but it's a good product. For foundation, I picked up a fresh box of the Haus Labs Triclone Skin Tech Foundation in the shade 360. So I noticed that this shade kind of works better than any other shade that I tried. I'm gonna take 1 pump. I hate when my face break out and I don't know where the breakout came from. Like, I honestly don't know what I've done. The only thing I could possibly think of for my face breaking out is, I don't want to say it's the Lys foundation, but I noticed I did kind of start breaking out once I wore that. Basically ever since I started wearing the Lys skin stick, my face did kind of break out, but I don't want to say it was that. So I did my research, and I was trying to Google, I was trying to see what was in the foundation that could have possibly broken my face out. And it does say on the product that it contains tree nut oils. So I'm not sure which tree nut oils it contains. So I just basically Googled tree nut oils and saw and was trying to figure out which ones weren't safe for sensitive skin, or if the foundation stick had any like pore clogging ingredients. And I don't think I was able to finish doing the research, so I don't think I really was able to figure out what it could have been. But that's honestly the only thing that I've done differently lately, like trying that new foundation. Everything else, it's the same. Like, I still do the same skincare. Nothing has changed as far as my skincare. So I honestly don't know what broke my face out, but I don't like it. I didn't get a new bronzer, so I'm gonna go ahead and just use my Merit bronzer. Y'all, so I honestly don't know what's been going on lately. It's like everybody just been sick. Let me tell y'all, I feel like I basically just had like the flu. That was a horrible experience. I don't even know if it was the flu. I just know that my symptoms were like the flu, and it felt horrible. It was like I was feeling good. I was feeling real good, and then out of nowhere, I just got this real bad headache. At first, it started like with a little scratchiness in my throat, right? First, it just started off with a little scratchiness in my throat. And okay, so I'm like, okay, whatever, you know, nothing too serious that a little Halls won't cure. So I had got some Halls, right? And I'm thinking that I'm gonna be fixed. I'm gonna be healed. And then like the very next day, I had like this massive headache. Like, headache was on 10. Still had the little throat situation going on. And then the very next day, my head was just pounding. And then I thought it was like a sinus infection. But then as the days progressed, I think like when I had got a headache, that next day, another symptom came along. That next day, So it like happened in layers and levels. So then by that third day, I just got like this fever. And I haven't had a fever since I was literally like a little girl, probably like, I want to say 11 years old. Like I haven't had a fever in years. I just knew something was wrong. So yeah, I had got real hot one night, to the point to where I started shaking, like I had chills, and I was like, what the hell is going on? Like I just felt so horrible. I slept horrible that night. Like everything was just bad. It was just bad. And this whole time I'm still thinking like, okay, it's not that serious. It's not that serious, you know? And then it just kept getting worse. I started just getting the chills at night, to the point to where I just couldn't sleep, you know? Like I just could not sleep. I was tossing and turning all night, couldn't get comfortable. And I was shaking, I was shivering, like I was just always cold, and I would layer up. And this was just like, I want to say a few days ago, I would layer up like I had on like 3 layers of clothes. So I would have on sweatpants with leggings underneath, with boy shorts underneath that. It was just like layers on top of layers on top of layers, because I was so cold and my body was trying to just like generate heat the best way it could. But I just couldn't sleep, and it was a horrible feeling. And I never had the flu, so I don't really know if that's what it was, but it felt like it. And once I explained everything to my mama, I told everything that I was going through, you know, to my mama, and she was like, you need to go to the hospital. And I was like, I don't need to go to no hospital for no cold, girl. It's just a cold. She was like, you need to go to the hospital. So I never went to the hospital, but I think that is what it was. I do think I had the flu. It lasted for, I want to say, a week. So about 7 days. So I think that's normal for the flu, right? Like 7 days. Because at first, when I was giving myself the benefit of the doubt, I'm like, okay, girl, it's just a cold. It'll be over in 3 to 5 days. You know, you'll be straight. That thing lasted for 7 whole days. So I do believe I did have the flu. So it was just like one thing after another. So after my body was trying to heal from that, and it's still trying to heal from that, because as y'all can see, I still got like, I'm still sniffling just a little bit. So my body is still trying to heal, technically, you know. But I feel way better than I did a few days ago. That was the, is it Live Tinted? I don't know if it's Live Tinted or Live Tinted, but it's the Live Tinted Hue Skin Serum Concealer. This is also a new product I picked up from Ulta. I'm talking too much, but this is the product I picked up from Ulta. This is such a good concealer. Like, y'all, I love this. I'm gonna do a ranking with my concealers, but this is definitely like top 2. This stuff is real good. And it's fairly new. I think it came out late last year, like maybe the later months, you know, October, November, December, one of those months. So it's not that old. It hasn't been out that long. So yeah, if you're interested in trying it, I think you should. That stuff is good. Like, y'all see how easy it just kind of blended in. It's so smooth and everything. And I honestly was shocked when I tried this, because I was like, I've never tried a product from Live Tinted. I don't know what it is. Live Tinted, Live Tinted, I don't know. I never tried a product from Live Tinted, Live Tinted. So I didn't know what to expect. This concealer is so freaking good. I'm telling you, you gotta try it. Like, so good. My under eyes just look, it's like I sleep good every night, 10 hours. Like, under eyes look healthy as hell. Not a crease in sight. I picked up the LYS Beauty Higher Standard Cream Glow Blush Stick. This is so pretty. It's so pigmented. I love the packaging. It's pink. It's kind of like an iridescent pink. It's real cute. Y'all know LYS packaging is on point. So this is the product. I have mine in the shade Unfazed. It's like a berry, and it's so pigmented, but it's so pretty. So what I do is put it on the back of my hand, because again, yeah, you gotta be careful. Do not put this straight on your face. Depending on how you like your stuff to look, that's on you. So I'm just taking more of a dense brush. This is the This is the e.l.f. Duo Complexion Brush. Just gently tapping it onto my hand. Y'all, it's so pigmented. It's ridiculous. Look at this. I made the mistake the other day of bringing it too far down, and I don't want to do that today. So I'm just going to focus it right here and then take my sponge and kind of just go in other areas, because the way this stuff is set up, look at that. So pigmented, and the glow on it is just everything. That stuff is too pigmented. And I still have some left on the back of my hand. I may use it. My glowy girlies, oh, you gonna love this one. You gonna love this. Taking this Ami Colé setting powder. This stuff is like butter. When I tell you, it just melts into the skin. I spoke about this on TikTok because I don't like the color that I got. They were sold out of the translucent shade, so I had to get deep medium. It's real yellow. That's the only thing I don't like, because I have a neutral undertone, and when I wear yellow setting powders, you can really see that red, that coolness really come out of my skin, come show in my face, and I don't like that. You know, it just don't look like it's flowing right. But nonetheless, you know, it is it's a beautiful setting powder. Like, I'm finna show y'all how it just kind of melts into the skin. I'm taking my Sephora 79 brush to tap the setting powder in. I love this brush for setting because it's so fluffy, and it kind of like, it doesn't deposit too much powder onto the face. It just kind of gives it an airbrush finish. I love this for that. I've been looking for a good setting brush for the longest. Like, I usually use a flat brush to set my under eye, but I've just been trying to switch up the type of brushes, the tools I use for my makeup, and I honestly like this because it feels so smooth going underneath my eye. It's not too rough, you know, not too dense to where it's like beating my under eye. It's just, it's real nice and fluffy and soft. Put it up here. See how I can just kind of blend it like this? It's like an airbrush type thing. Almost done with this one, so y'all know I got the backup on deck. I keep that thing on me, okay? I'm almost done with this to the point where it's like shooting like little spritz squirts in my face. I noticed that the more of this you use, the more just like beautiful your makeup sets. Like, at first I would use just a little bit, and then I would kind of go in with a beauty blender and let it dry. But now I just let it self-set, like let it dry on its own. And the glow, just the amount of just skin-like dewiness that it gives you once it sets down on its own, is unmatched. I love this stuff. I purchased it 3 times, and I'm probably gonna purchase it again. Okay, I'm just popping on a little bit of eyeshadow. Just to add a little bit of drama, you know. Oh my gosh, my stomach is growling so loud. All I had was coffee. Y'all, I'm about to stop drinking coffee. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm about to stop drinking coffee because I'm like, it don't do nothing for me. Like, who else only drink coffee for the taste? Because it really don't do nothing for me. If anything, it just send me straight to the bathroom all day. Literally, the other day, I had 1 cup of coffee. I went to Panera Bread, right? Because I love Panera Bread coffee. Like, maturing is realizing that Starbucks is just for the aesthetics, and Panera Bread and Dunkin' Donuts actually has the best coffee. So I stopped really going to Starbucks, right? And I started going to Panera. Now, this has nothing to do with Panera. I've ordered coffee from Panera several times. But this particular day, it's like my body just was not agreeing with coffee. So that's another thing, y'all. I was sick. After I got over that little flu or whatever, I had coffee one day, and all of a sudden, like, my stomach was just messed up. It made me sick. I don't know what it was, but I took like 3 sips out of that coffee, and I just ran to the bathroom. I just started like throwing up, like just puking, vomiting, whatever words you want to use. I was just throwing up. So, and this stuff was happening like back to back. So after I got over the flu, and then I got that coffee, I think like the next day, I started throwing up. I got sick with that. And my body just, I don't know. Like, I don't know if that age catching up to me, you know. Auntie about to be 30, okay? So I don't know if my body, like my metabolism, I don't know what's going on. But it's like everything is just changing. And mentally and physically, I just been feeling so off balance. I don't know if I'm just overwhelmed because I got so much going on. Like, I just got so much that I'm trying to accomplish now. And I don't know if that's the reason, but it's like mentally, I just don't feel like myself lately. I've been trying my best to get back to, you know, that place where I'm not gonna say I'm not happy. I'm happy now. Don't get me wrong. I always try to be happy. I always try to practice being happy, you know, because what's being sad gonna do? You know, I always try to practice being happy and just being a happy person in general and spreading that happiness to other people. But lately, you know, I've been having to go within and just figure out why I've been feeling the way I've been feeling. So, like I said, I don't know if it's because I just been trying to accomplish so much lately. You know, once you reach that mark that society puts on women, you know, by the time you turn 30, you should do this, you should have that. I don't know if it's me allowing the pressure to really get to me. So I've been just like working so hard, trying to accomplish certain things, trying to knock out these goals. I just feel like the pressure is getting worse. The pressure. And the pressure is getting worse, okay? I don't know what to do. I just been trying to get my life together, okay? So, you know, the stress of, like I said, trying to do everything right. It could just be the pressure that's making me mentally and physically ill because, you know, as above, so below. Mentally, if I'm feeling out of place mentally, it could transform into a physical ailment. So I'm just trying to find balance, you know? And my body has been telling me for weeks to find balance, take a break, just rest, you know? Our body speaks to us in all types of ways. And sometimes we don't listen until it's too late. So with all these things that's going on with me getting sick, just falling ill off the smallest little things, I think I'm just overworking myself mentally. You know what I'm saying? As far as lips, I picked up the new Haus Labs PHD hybrid lip glaze in the shade Persimmon. I heard somebody pronounce it persimmon. I was saying I don't know what I was saying. And I have the new Tower 28 lip softy in the shade Dolce de Leche. So because I do have this berry like type blush going on, I'm gonna go ahead and just use the Haus Labs. And this is a new lip pencil that I picked up from Lys in the shade Driven. I love their Speak Love line. This one don't really show up that much on me. It's more like a mauve shade. Okay, so this is the Haus Labs PHD lip glaze. This is new and I absolutely love this lip shade. Like, this is one of my favorite lip colors. I thought it was a warm mauve, but when I looked it up on Sephora.com, look at that. Look at that color. It's just like a I thought it was like a warm mauve, but it's actually a red brown. So I think it's so pretty. I love the formulation. I love the shade of the lip. I love that it's not like sticky. It's just real hydrating and thick, but not to the point to where it's, you know, just too thick. It has a nice consistency. I love this. Like, I honestly, when I bought this the other day and I tried it on, it easily became one of my favorite lip colors, lip products. And y'all know I've been buying so many lip products lately. I think I've purchased recently, I've been purchasing so many lip products lately, but this one, out of all the ones I've purchased lately, this is one of my favorite. Like, this is one of my favorite ones. I just love the color. I love the tone of this. And I think it flows so good with the blush that we got on today. It just, these things go for $26. And I think if you want a good lip oil, lip, whatever lip gloss, It's small, but I think it's worth it because I tried the Summer Fridays one. Y'all know it was okay, but it was too silicone-y feeling. Like it was too slippery. It was just too like wet, and I don't know. It just felt like, I can't even explain it. It just had that slippy feel to it. I didn't like it. And those, I think, are $26 as well. These are significantly smaller, but they are better in my opinion. They so good. It kind of reminds me a lot of the Amico Lay. The consistency, because both of them are thick, it's like very thick in consistency, but not tacky. Like it's a good formulation. I can't even explain it, but I love it. And yeah, these two has easily become my favorite lippies. Like, oh, that is it. I feel like I talked a lot, but I had so much to say because I ain't saw y'all in forever. So I love this foundation. I just love the way this foundation looks on my skin. Like, I'm obsessed with it. I love this lippy. I love that new Haus Labs lip. I love the new Lys blush. Y'all comment down below. Let me know which one was your favorite product and which ones you planning on buying. I think all of these products are worth the price. I think all of them are worth the buy. If I'm being honest, that Lys blush, so pretty. If you love a glowy cheekbone, then you will love the Lys blush. I think it's so pretty. I think that new Haus Labs lip gloss, that's the best one they've had out of all the lip products they released. I think that one is the best. I'll try on the Tower 28 lip softy for y'all in the next video because I do have some stuff that I didn't get to show y'all yet. So yeah, a few of the things that I didn't get to show y'all, I did just purchase the Kosas Nano Brow. I ended up purchasing the Lawless Make Me Blush in the shade Vintage Love. Yeah, and I think that's what I haven't gotten to show y'all yet. Just these two products. So not much, but if y'all want to see me try these products on, just stick around for the next video. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up if you haven't already, and make sure you hit the subscribe button, and I'll see y'all in the next video.